In our previous video,
we're actually doing his cleanse right now, and it's a tough cleanse, but yeah. Shout out to Dr. Bobby Price. Yeah, Dr. Bobby Price. He's putting it out there, and we're very appreciative to his work.
continue listening for part 2 of Let's Get Prepared.
Okay, so the next one is eat. Oh, this is a good one. They not gonna like this one.
Well,
You wanna.
try to eat less, or try to eat before the sun goes down.
Yes. So the reason we're saying eat less is because there may be a time where you have to have one meal a day. Now, we eat pretty much one meal a day. That doesn't mean we don't have a piece of fruit or a handful of nuts or something outside of that meal, but we typically have one meal a day, okay? And I didn't realize that, we started it in the U.S. We would wake up, I would do our hot tea. After we had our hot tea, then what I do? You remember? A smoothie.
Oh, smoothie, yeah.
Yes. Remember? Annie would say, Riri, can I have one of those delicious smoothies?
Smoothie.
Yeah. And then after that, just depending on what was going on, we would have like a late big lunch. If we had a late big lunch, we didn't have dinner. We would have maybe popcorn or some later. But typically we would have one big meal. It would either be at lunch or at dinner. And we found that when we started doing that, our stomach began to shrink. And even with our one meal, it was like we would get full and we would be okay till the next AM, So with the things to come, prepare yourself to be able to, if you can't, some people do 3 meals a day. I don't know how people do 3 meals a day. And that's no slight against anyone.
I think back when we were going to those all-inclusive resorts, and it was every 5 minutes it was time to eat. And by the third day, I'm like, man, I can't do it.
We had paid. This was our first trip to Senegal.
I don't want to eat no more.
Yeah, this was our first trip to Senegal, and we went to a resort, all-inclusive. So, alcohol, what alcohol? Wait.
No, that was Mexico.
Oh, we had to pay for alcohol. Okay. So, but you had meals, and did you have anything in between? We had 3 meals a day. Yeah, 3 meals a day. So we were like, we didn't pay for this. We gonna eat. And we weren't even accustomed to eating 3 meals a day.
No.
We got so sick of eating. I'm like, dang,
On the third day, I was like, I could skip lunch.
Yeah,
I'd be okay.
It was like we just couldn't do it. So once you start, if you're one of those who do 3 meals a day, you have some people who do like 5 small meals a day. Even that, to me, that's still a lot.
Well, that's supposed to actually keep your not your immune, but your
metabolism.
Yeah, keep it fired up. So a lot of people that are weight training and things of that nature, they eat find small meals.
Yeah, but why not intermittent fasting, which is what we're getting, which is part of eating. People don't realize that we're supposed to only eat when the sun is up. So I'm going to give you a good analogy. This is a good analogy. When mama and daddy turn the lights off, what does that mean?
Time to go to bed.
It's time to go to bed. When the moon makes its presence and the sun goes down, what is that saying? It's time to shut your body down. And if you're only eating, mama and daddy come and turn the lights on. We know it's time to get up and start our day and put our tea on, have our juice, okay? Nature is telling us, the same thing. And, you can research it, eating when the sun is up, not when it goes down. This will force you to intermittent fast. We probably break our fast maybe around 10, 11, where we'll have maybe some juice, but we don't typically have anything in the AM unless sometime, if I haven't moved like I should, I'll go ahead on and have a fruit in the morning to help me move. But other than that, it's a hot tea or something like that. And we typically, sometime we'll have a heavy lunch. If we have a heavy lunch, we would go out to eat. There's a vegan restaurant at Madiba Mall. Shout out to Vibrations. We also have a place, Cafe Zola. They have options, vegan options and vegetarian options. And they also cook, what everybody, is accustomed to, like the Western palate, as well as some Gambian food. Then we have a new place down at the end. I really like them a lot too. They cook African food, but they do Nigerian, they do Gambian, and they're getting ready to do Ethiopian. I am so ready to try Ethiopian, but on certain days they have vegan. And then I think their Ethiopian food, they will have vegan options when they start cooking that. But all of them are in Madiba Mall. So please, if you're here in Gambia, go check them out and support them.
Absolutely.
But yes, learn to eat with it. And you all keep in mind, we're talking about let's prepare, because things are getting ready to change. Okay? So some people might be saying, oh, this is overkill. No. You have to condition yourself, to the point where you can operate on less. And you're going to see, you're going to start losing weight. You're going to start feeling healthier. You're going to start looking younger, feeling better. You'll see, but just try it. Eat less. If you're doing 3 meals a day, go to 2 meals a day. But make certain they're between sun up and before sundown, okay? And you will start to see a difference, and you'll start training your body to adjust to.
Now, you can't go eat 3 meals in one. Then you're gonna see a difference. So moderation.
Yeah, you can't go kill it. That's like the Rock. It's funny. Were you the one who showed me the video of his cheat day? Oh my goodness.
But
his
he
cheat day
burns a lot of calories, but still.
Yeah, but his cheat day was like pancakes this high, and oh my goodness, it was crazy. But he's so disciplined that he was like, I can do this. And that's another thing, I'm getting ready to try to go back raw vegan. And actually, to be honest with you, I've been slipping up a little bit because they tripping on the coconut oil. Yeah, they're tripping on the coconut oil, so I've been having a little butter, I admit. But I'm getting ready to try to go raw vegan and only cook foods twice a week. So we're gonna see how that goes. Are you gonna do it with me?
This coconut oil is getting to be on a whole nother level. It's like every other day they try to add a few velocity to it.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's ridiculous.
Maybe they heard our video.
Man, like, how's rapping us
when
right
you
now?
said,
it makes sense.
yeah. But that's okay. We're resilient. We know how to go around. You know, we don't have to have the coconut oil.
Just sit there and be dusty.
Yeah. Actually, I was making coconut milk one day and made coconut oil on accident. Yeah. So it's all right. You know, we'll be all right. Okay, and the next one, or the last one. This is a big one too. This is a big one.
Go right ahead.
You don't want to do it?
No, go ahead.
Okay. Get into nature. Have fun and learn to function with less. Okay? So, I want to get into nature because that's something that's like a big deal for me. And then after I finish, you can learn to function on less.
Oh, you got both.
I can have both?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, I didn't really know, I knew the importance of being in nature, but I really understood it. And this is one day really recent. I was feeling really bad. And I think it's the detox. We're on are we on day 4 or 5?
4.
4, yeah. And when you first go...
by day 5, it's supposed to stop tasting nasty, so I'm looking forward to it.
yeah. Yeah, but so I was just feeling really bad. And I try not to speak what's going on with me, so I didn't even say anything to Marty. I just, what I come to you and say? I need to go to the ocean. And Amadi's like, you know, he don't like it as much as I do, or, you know, I can go every day. But I told him, I said, I need to go to the ocean. And that particular day, I had a painkiller, and I still was feeling bad. So I went to, Marty took me to the ocean. I took my shoes off. They call that grounding when you walk on the ground. And I walked in the water, and you know, we walked and whatever. And by the time we left, I was fine. I was feeling rejuvenated. And there's science, and I'm going to see if I can share that link. That's the video I want you to look at. I'm going to link that link in the description, because this young man, his name is YAHKI or something. He explains what actually happens when you ground, when you're in the sun for 2 hours, when you're walking on the ground. You don't have to go to the ocean, even if you're out in your yard. And you know, we wonder why the Africans from the continent are stronger physically than the ones that are coming back. They're in the sun. A lot of them, you know, are just now, you know, always with shoes on.
I saw a Guatemala video, and the guy Malawi said he was 20 years old when he started wearing shoes.
Yeah, I mean,
20.
Yeah, shoe wearing is, and then if you go into the villages, you may still see, you know, them not wearing shoes, and then a lot of them still sleep on. They may have mats, even like in Japan, we slept on tatami, yeah, but they sleep close to the earth. So there is an energy that's exchanged when we're grounding, and when we're in the sun. For this guy says 2 hours, but I say even if I go into the sun for an hour, you know, I feel rejuvenated. The sun is like we're the batteries, right? Or no, okay. We're the
solar panel.
We're the solar panels. That's it. We soak up the sun. And then those solar panels gives our body the energy, you know. And I mean, it's just amazing how he explains, and even just the air, the fresh air, deep breathing. This young man is like on another level. And but you know, that is very important for what's to come. Many people are going to find themselves in environments that they may not be used to, you know. And so preparing yourself, being in nature and just learning to do with less, you know, less food. We shipped our things from America, and I know we did the right thing because, you know, it's been a good turnout for us, right? But there's some things I wish we would have left. You know, only a few things, not a lot. But there's some things we just in the West, we just have too much stuff. You know, we have too much stuff. We do. And the times that we're going into, you know, you're going to need to prepare to learn to operate with less. That's very important in getting out into nature, okay? Who knows? It may be a dog that you frequent that saved you. There's a dog that every time I go, me and Amadi go to the boutique, that dog will come up to us, and we I know this sounds bad, but we don't feed them because we've always been told that if you feed a dog that isn't yours, then it becomes a problem, right? So, and plus, I don't like feeding animals in the wild because then they start getting dependent, like the monkeys who want the sugar and they have bananas and, you know, coconuts. Yeah, it makes no sense. And they're getting nutrient deficient substances when, you know, they could have bananas, but you train them to come and get sugar. So I don't like feeding animals that are used to being in the wild. But anyway, this particular dog, we talk to him, we tell him shalom, you know, and you know, but he'll sit by the door. And when we come to the car, he'll get up and he'll leave, you know. But this dog has taken a liking to us, and who knows, one day that dog may have to defend me or Almighty, you know. So getting out into nature and in the times, not just in the times to come, we were designed to be in nature, you know. Okay. Speaking of nature,
yeah.
That's the donkey across the way.
The sounds of Gambia.
Yeah, that's one of the things that made us really start loving and falling in love with Gambia is just the simplicity. But I think we've covered everything, Amadi. I hope you all found this video, I guess, advantageous, and that you will be able to take some of this information and apply it. Whatever's not for you, just kick it aside and pluck what's for you, and you know, and share the video. We do ask everyone to like, share, and subscribe, please. We believe in, you know, anytime I'm frequenting someone's channel, it's the only right thing to do is to subscribe. Yeah. You know,
it's free.
Yeah, it's free. It's free, guys, and it takes time to do what we're doing. So we do ask that you subscribe, and don't forget to go check out
Back to Our Roots.
Yes.
Chris and Cheryl.
Yes. Okay, guys.
I'm on it, Chris.
Thank you all for watching, and until next time, shalom.
Shalom, everybody.
Please like, share, and subscribe.